Welcome back to the channel. Well, Betty won the poll, so here she is. We're gonna do a video on her. Well, that's it. See you later. Now, seriously, we're going to do a couple little things. I may change out this passenger door. I got a parts car out there. It's got a door on it that's a little bit better than this one, but where this good is bad. Where this door is good, that door is bad. This door, I don't know, vice versa. We'll probably take both doors, make one. That's one place we could start. Might end up doing that soon. I don't know yet. First thing I'm going to do is clean this thing out. It is a damn mess. Got spider webs on it. We got some different taillight lenses to put on it to try. We got to make them work or something. She picked out at a swap meet. So we're probably going to try to make these taillight lenses work. I don't know. We'll get there. So that's one place we could start. We could mess with this hood some more, try to get it a little bit better. I don't have the hinges hooked up right now. I don't even know what to do with the hinges. But all this has got to get cleaned up as well. We got a lot of rust repair to do there in this hood. So that's another place we could start. Got to do something about headlights. We could start getting the wiring and the taillight wiring together and getting some bezels made for the headlights. That's another place we could start. Biggest problem I have right now is car needs gas. I can't put gas in it. The gas nozzle is about right here. So this whole thing's got to move forward. That's probably where we're going to start. As bad as I don't want to. So yeah, I got to cut this out. Move the whole thing forward. Probably just a whole entire door length. And the curvature and everything's probably going to be a little bit of a battle. But it may not be as bad as I think it's going to be. I don't know yet. But something has got to get done with that. And so I can put gas in the car. Yeah. And then we got to start getting tailgate and everything functional, which the hatch is opening and closing, but tailgate's basically just laying in there. So yeah, we still got a long way to go. I think I am going to start by cleaning it out, getting everything out of it, as it's just a mess. Oh man, there's a Mercury owner's manual and stuff, and warranty guide and stuff. That, and yeah, there's an owner's guide right there. If anybody needs a 2001 owner's manual for a Mercury Marquise. Oh man, a spool of wire. Need that. Stress relief, eucalyptus spearmint. Hand gel. I can't smell it. There's my angle finder. Needed that. Let's see if I can feel. I can feel it. I can feel it right there. So it ain't that far away. So I ain't even got to go a full door length. Man, I wish I could get my hand in there a little bit better. So we're probably need to measure the length of this, and we're going to guesstimate where the center is of the gas cap and just move it up that much. I have another car we can cut a patch out of to reconfigure all the back. Like whatever we take out of here, we probably could put back here, but I also have another car to give me that same shape back, so we can try to keep this body line looking the same all the way. So let me find a tape measure. It's a rare animal around here, endangered species. All right, we got one, found it. So we're gonna say, I guess from the edge of the door opening, I'm gonna say I could probably 3 inches where my finger's touching the gas cap. The gas cap's probably 2 inches in diameter, let's just guess. So if I move it to the 4, if that's where the center is going to be, we're going to put the center of the door, is my guess. I could be completely wrong. That's what we're going to try to do. I'm going to hope I can just cut around and pull this out without having to do too much cutting. I'm probably going to leave about 1 inch all the way around, except for the top. I'm going to stay right up underneath the trim pieces. Is my guess is what I'm going to do. I can't feel that. What do we look like? All right, I got some marks. I marked the center of the gas door, and I marked about how far out I want to cut, and I marked center here. So when we cut this, we can move it up. We figure out how much we got to cut out here. Then we got a line. We can line the marks up, but also kind of want to just get it center of the nozzle. So right now it's just a guesstimate. So this is going to kind of give us, we'll just measure from here to here about how much we need to cut out here, move it forward, and then adjust accordingly. That's the plan anyway. So let's get ready to do some slicing and dicing, and hopefully we don't blow up. Get that out of the way. I can grab it now. So yeah, we're about 3 inches where our mark is from where I cut, and that's about where the handle is on the gas lid. Is about 3 inches. It's about damn near perfect, really. It's not bad for a guesstimate. So I think we're going to be right on the money with that. So I made me a little mark right there at about 5.5 inches, about how much we got to, more we got to cut out of it, and that'll put us, actually got to cut more than that. I'm an idiot, so you got to bear with me. So we got how many total inches here? Yeah, it should be 5.5 inches. So we got to measure 5.5 inches from this mark. So I am an idiot. I measured from the wrong spot. I'm almost screwed up. So 5.5 inches, give or take. We're just gonna cut this quarter panel completely off in sections. So let me go ahead and get this little section cut, and we'll see about getting this thing located where it needs to be at. Okay, so what I did was I traced this out with some tape with my center line, so we know our center here is man, I cannot talk. This is where we want our center at. So it should be about 5.5 inches, give or take, on our edge, and yeah, we're going to be right on it, pretty much, pretty close. So we're going to stick that there, stick her down. All right, so I'm going to trace that out. We'll cut this section out and see how we look. Put a screw right here. I need to put another one right there to kind of hold that down. Yeah, I can put gas in it now. We should leave it like this. Who cares? All right, so let's see how well my measurator was. Oh yeah, we gotta do some trimming. We gotta do some trimming. Gotta keep that part. Gonna do some trimming on this, get rid of this. Probably gonna have to trim up in here, get that to fit. But to line the holes up, we're gonna be pretty close. May end up cutting this out a little bit too. It ain't gonna be 100% perfect, but it's gonna be better than it was. All the cutting. Okay, been doing some shaping, some trimming, and all that good stuff. Trying to make this thing fit, and I got it fairly close. Get in there, you can get in there now, I can tell you. Got a little bit of, you start getting spotted in, but pretty much like that is how it's going to go. So, I think what we're going to have to do is the gas door. Get on out there. I don't want you in there now. See how the gas door is kind of sunk in at the top. It kind of looks funny. So I'm thinking, and then once it's all the way closed, it won't close all the way. So when you try to close it all the way is what I'm trying to say. So if I raise that part of the hinge out, which is just bolted in, if I just shim the top out maybe, or shim the whole thing out just a little bit, maybe it'll clear it and it'll shut, and all will be good in the world. You can kind of see how I'm talking about right there. It's not horrible, but it's going to be enough to get on my nerves. We could probably run a shorter fuel cap also. That's another possible thing we could do. Get that welded in like that. And then we'll just patch in this piece, which this is going to be too small because of the way that it is. So I got another car out there I've been trying not to cut up, but we're going to cut it up. I'm going to probably need a lot more metal off of it anyway, and we'll steal that piece out of that car. But that's going to probably have to be tomorrow, because I camera's about dead. I got to get some welding gas, and I'm basically going to use this as a guinea pig. Yeah, we're going to use this as a guinea pig to weld before we start welding on the Mustang. I know y'all are probably tired of the Mustang, so I'm going to put some videos out on Betty and probably on Conway while we're getting some time in on this, getting this thing a little bit further along. And then we'll bring it back once we get closer to putting the quarter panels on, which we got sitting right there. And we got a few more pieces coming for it. But we've been doing a lot of shop work also. So hopefully I can weld over here and not kill the power and all that good stuff. So like I said, gonna do it for me today. Didn't die. That was a little bit stressful. We still gotta weld it. But yeah, we're getting close now on getting that little bit done. That's a big part for me of being able to put gas in, because this thing's about out of gas. That's why I got the gauge cluster just kind of plugged in to kind of, that way I can just check engine vitals for right now. But this is going to be a good project right here, and the parts car I got out there is going to be donating a lot to that part of the project. So I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. I got gas. All right. Hopefully this thing is going to work. I hope. So next day, just got back from the welding store. Got some gas. And hopefully we can tack this in and not die. I don't know. We'll see, hopefully. If y'all see a video, it means I'm probably still alive. I tested out a little spot, went ahead and kind of cleaned the metal up best I could around, and I cleaned up the piece going in. But I also welded the inner structure to the outer skin. That way it'll kind of add a little bit of strength, but I still got to come in and tie it all in on the inside. So that's going to be fun. So gonna attempt to weld this in and hope for the best. It's gonna be fun. All right. I'm gonna cut it right here because everything kind of is binding up and it's not wanting to get no right in it. But I'm kind of leaving it under here because we can always build the body back up. It just fit better that way. So this car is going to be a sculpture pretty much anyways. It's just how it's going to be. There's a lot of welding, a lot of body filler is going to be involved, but we're going to get it as close as we can. But it's just, this car, it's lucky it's made it this far. So I'm going to keep messing with this. Like I said, I'm going to cut me a relief right here to kind of get the metal, get out of the bind. And once we get all that, then we'll make up a patch, put right here, and that's going to be that. And probably, I don't know, we'll see how far we get before the end of this video. All right, that's in. It's not perfect, but the whole car is not going to be perfect. Just going to come back behind that, and we're going to add some short strand fiberglass to that, build it up. This quarter panel needs a lot of freaking work, man. I got a lot of work to do on it to get it better than it is now. It's got a sunk in spot right here I'm gonna have to beat out or something. So yeah, we got a little bit to do. But got a gas door. We'll get all this tied in. And I'll just probably end up making like a boot or something to kind of hide it. And I was thinking about, I might be able to just cut this handle off of it because you really don't need it. It's got grips on the side. So I'll probably just see if I can shave that part off the cap, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm gonna make me a template. We'll go out there and stick it on the car or a parts body I got and cut us out a patch panel and get that welded in. And this little part of the car is done, or at least I can put gas in it at least. So yes, kind of putting some tape on the car too. This should give us the exact hole size to cut out on that other car. You just want to make sure you build the tape up enough and it's thick enough that it holds its shape a little bit. So I'm gonna have to get some more tape on it because I kind of want, 3 to 4 layers of tape. That way it's kind of got some body to it and it won't fold up on you real easy. Kind of makes it a little bit more rigid for a better template. All right, got my patch panel out of the body I got sitting outside, parts body, and so that's gonna go in. Got a little bit of a gap. It didn't cut out like I wanted it to, so we got a little bit of work cut out for us. I need to figure out something to do here to kind of block it off from the inside of the car. And I hate that's all rusty. Let's see. Let me just, for poops and giggles. What? That fit perfect. That fit freaking perfect. I literally cut that off of this because it was in the way of me test fitting that in, and really it just fit like, oh yeah, I'll just go right back in there and just tack me in and seam seal it and you're ready to rock and roll. But I still got a little something I gotta do here, which that ain't a big deal. Man, I ain't believing that. That fit right. I mean, it's like it's cut perfect. Like that was an accident. Like that didn't even, that was cut when I cut the body off the old chassis. Wow. All right. So I guess I'm gonna use that. That's freaking awesome. Kind of fix up the top of it a little bit. I wonder if I should add like a corner off of it or something. Kind of trying to see. It looks like it goes. Yeah, I could probably make me a little round off corner kind of tab there, and then I could have something to kind of tie back into off the front side. Let me deal with that real quick. I may tack me in a piece of metal on the top side, kind of cover up the rot there, and then weld me in a piece right here to curve down, and that'll do that. That'll be it. I can't believe that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I got that piece welded in. That went in super nice. Like, I even got me a little block off right there. So I'm gonna seam seal it in the best I can. And yeah, got it welded on the back as far as I can weld it. So let's see if I can get, I don't know why I keep dropping that, but I do. So let's get this all seam sealed. All right, that's probably gonna be like the first round of that. I'll come back in, probably hit it again once that's dry, which I ain't gonna worry about that in there. That is what it is, but I still gotta get something up in there. Might can shove some foam in there or something, kind of help what I couldn't get. I mean, it is what it is. Only other way to do it is to cut the whole quarter panel off and build out from there, I reckon, but I'm not doing all that. So now I'll get this piece right here wrestled in to the quarter panel and hope, man, I'm gonna cut it a little bit better. That's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you screw up, which I could probably make a little flange to set it on. Might be a good idea. Kind of tack me in piece of metal on the back side, lay it in there, spot weld it in. That's an option. We could do that. So I might do that. Pop me a couple holes, put me a piece of metal, and do it that way. That way we ain't sitting here trying to waste a bunch of wire welding in a patch panel. Okay. I went ahead, punched me some holes using a little hole puncher, and it makes a flange on one side also. Cut me off. I already had a piece of strip of something I already had cut previously on another project, so I cut me a couple pieces, welded it in. Now I got something I can set this on, and I can weld it because I cut it a little too. I was thinking, you know, I had that template just right, but apparently something changed. It could have been the way the bend was, and that quarter panel could have been different, causing, you know, lose a quarter of an inch or an eighth of an inch here and there, whatever it could have been. So basically just gonna tack this on top of that plate, and that should do it. So let's get the tacking. Probably gonna have to do some tacking and smashing. Let the filler do the rest and save some wire for the rest. So we got a patch panel, we got a relocated fuel door. I can put gas. Really? Now I can put gas in it. Yippee. Whew. A lot of crouching down. So, that ain't too bad. I know it kind of looks like shit, but, you know, look at the rest of the car. I just don't like that. right there. So I'm gonna try to fix that, and I gotta do something about this nozzle. I don't like it. I'm gonna see if I can't shave that nozzle down some. La 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 la. Maybe. We're gonna try it. Well, I probably destroyed this. Well, I know I destroyed it, so maybe I can get off of there. All right. Maybe I can make them put something on top of it or something. I don't know. But let's see if the door shuts. Yeah, that's more better. A lot more better. So I'm gonna go ahead and grind all that down. I may go ahead and run me some glass filler around it, just to kind of smooth it out, make it look a little bit better. And just shoot some can primer on it and call her done for the time being. We still got rocker panels I got to get in and put them in before I can kind of fix what's going on in this quarter panel. I ain't got this flared out quite enough like I do the other side, so there's a little bit of work to do there. I did get that door off that car. The bottom side is in way better shape versus not even having a bottom on this side. But there's good metal in this door at the top where this one's got bad metal. So we're going to try to just take both doors and make one good door. So I'd rather try to save that door instead of trying to weld all the way down on the skin and warp the crap out of it, and it's already bad enough on the rest of the car. So let me get this ground down, wipe some stuff on it and get it smoothed out. See if we can't shim that gas door up a little bit, and I think that will pretty much do it on this one. It's not too bad. Finally, I just set a screw in there to kind of act like a bump, kind of keep it up. It needs to come out just a little bit more. But that's not bad. I can put gas in the freaking thing. So let me get some primer. What we got here? Not enough. There's some right there. I had it out already. Nope, that's not it either. What'd I do with it? All right, found it. Good Lord. All right. Like I said, I was just doing this for fun, really. Just something to put on it to hold it for now. We gotta come back to it. Got a lot of body work to do, so. I'll get this all sprayed. Well, I got kind of carried away because I found some spray paint, and kind of looks like shit, but oh well. And now the car won't start. I don't know why it does that. I done checked grounds, I done checked everything. It'll sit here for a day or two and it'll fire up, or a couple hours it'll fire right back up. But if let me check this. Yeah, that ain't tripped. Ain't nothing tripped. I don't understand. It does this every now and then. It'll crank up for days, and then you shut it off one time, go to fire it back up, it won't start. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I know it don't look like a lot got done, but that's actually a pretty big step, just moving that forward, and we didn't blow up. That's kind of what I was worried about the whole entire time. I was like, man, I really don't want to have to pull the daggum gas tank out to do this one little job, but I don't know, we did it, we didn't die. I just gotta get it to start and move, get it out of the way. But we're gonna do probably 1 or 2 more videos on this one. Go back and watch the old videos. I appreciate all the subscribers and members we have. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And I'm gonna keep tinkering around, getting the Mach 1 a little bit closer, and we'll come back to that later on. But meanwhile, we'll catch you later.